I want to tell you something that will change how you approach every landscape reference photograph you ever work from. You're not supposed to copy it. No landscape photograph is entirely satisfactory as painting subject matter without modification. Almost every reference you work from will require some combination of adding elements, removing elements, or repositioning elements to achieve an ideal composition and color balance. The camera records everything in front of it without judgment. A telephone pole where a tree should be, a parked car in the middle distance, a horizon that sits dead center, a sky that is flat and colorless. These are accidents of photography. They are not instructions for painting. In this photograph on the left, it is a very nice photograph of a beautiful scene in the desert Southwest. It's a fall scene with the aspen trees, they're golden yellow, a sky that is a deep dark blue, and the center focus is this tall mountain in the center. On the painting, the focus has shifted toward the sunset with the brilliant reds and golds coming from the setting sun, reflecting off of the mountains and all of the trees and grass noted in the foreground. In 1974, I painted Prague from a period photograph, but I moved a building from across the river because the composition required it, and I used a sky photograph from the fantail of an aircraft carrier coming home from Vietnam because that sky belonged over that river. The photograph showed me where things were. The painting shows what they could be. Every time I sit down with a reference photograph, I ask 5 questions. Where does the eye enter? Where does it travel? Where does it come to rest? Is anything competing for attention? And the 5th, perhaps the most important, what does this reference photograph show that the painting does not need? And what does the painting need that the reference does not show? Take any landscape photograph you have, look at it for 2 minutes, then write down one thing you would remove, one thing you would move, and one thing the painting might need that the photograph does not show. Do that before you sketch. Do it before you touch the canvas, and your paintings will be fundamentally different from anything you have made before. The camera records what was there. The painter decides what ought to be there. That decision, made with confidence, with intention, and with a trained eye, is the painter's most important job. Subscribe, and I will show you how to develop that judgment.